Alright, finna let y'all hear a piece. A little sneak preview from my book coming up. Poets Anonymous, the 12-Step Addiction Plan. Alright? This right here is called Case of the X. Now, I know most of y'all can relate with that crazy X that you got. Alright? So, I'm gonna let y'all hear this. And it ain't about no ex-lovers. It's about the letter X, by the way. Please excuse my manusive, because I'm ambidextrous. Plus I'm hungover from last night's Hennessy and X-Lax. Trying to clear my cortex, I jumped on my excursion and went on an expedition. Of course, opposed by my physician. I ain't have a care to give for what she was expressing, because I got me in this disposition. Now I'm so gone and into, but not knowing my mission. I threw down the hatchet, because I found the axe, and the hatchet bothered the daytime bats, which were guarding the T-Rex flavored Molinex. I put those in the digest, and it made me do a double twisted convex. Next thing you know, I get a text, and it said, "Prepare for paradoxal, unorthodox city. Expeditiously, you must excavate to the nearest exit and find the next city. And I'll be damned if the next exit wasn't a serial killer door from the 4th floor to some portal. Now I'm riding an oxen, and he's talking, telling me to call him a foxen, tighten up his scarfing. I'm like, whoa, let me off. I don't swing that way. I'd rather walk barefoot with no peroxide, -1 oxygen, in the desert, dehydrated, eating mixed checks, hallucinating from heat stroke, talking to the aliens about something so opulently truculent it would leave Donald Trump perplexed. I be feeling violent in my Raiders or socks fit, cause Black Best helps describe when I lost it. Feeling like I want to stab you with a javelin and then wait for the blood drip to commence. Watch you run, trip, stumble into a fence like a dumb, simple ballerina. Now I can close my eyes and be on your trail like a skilled seasonal javelina. Stomp you out, read these shell toes. I got it. Insatiable appetite for that tender meat between the oxter and the elbow. No need to study. I pass all life tests. All it takes is one swipe of the Amex and I can buy an annex for my complex. Schlepping on top of a symbolic apex, call it a duplex. Running 2 businesses. At the annex, you can learn how to do a suplex. No test dummy, so bring a dumb friend. At the apex, you can get your coccyx and your larynx examined. Since those are 2 honest businesses, I think I'm gonna call up the president and ask him to evade paying tax. And he'll be like, you know what? I'll have to get back with you on that. I'll say, come on, man. I'll keep Sasha Malia out of your hair by tutoring them and teaching them how to play jacks. And they'll be like, yeah, that's fat. I'll set up that. It's one more thing for me. I'll be like, yeah, man, anything for you, B. Just make sure they get their daily dose of flaxseed. Like, alright, bet. Now listen, alright? Don't come to either one of my establishments, especially if you want to bring detriment. Trying to function my reputation by planting extortion on the plantation and making a radio station and sending me bouquets from your crops and slandering my name on the airwaves. But this is where it stops, because I'm going to get an influx of disgust and rage like Axl Rose, dropping Axl on your toes, and my hangover still ain't cured. My buddy was like, if you can get your hands on some borax tablets and stop the mid-sentence, call them absurd. I was like, it's not that serious, I'll just relax. I don't want to bleed so much internally that I end up needing to swallow a Tampax. Why don't you go drink some Exxon Octane 91? Huh? I bet that'll be fun. I hopped on the next thing smoking, and no joking, I ended up in Mississippi Biloxi. Whatever I was riding on got hijacked by some Anglo-Saxon that resembled John Paxton. I mean, whatever. They all look alike. So anyways, I'm trying to get to the coast to a boat, and I skated across a KKK convention by the end of the night. So I'm like, do I do these fucks like the Nazis got done in Inglourious Bastards? Because considering the fact that they try to consider it as a convention for the graduates of Oxford makes me want to set up a phalanx around the building, set off the fire alarm, and flamethrow them all like a bunch of oxpeckers like they should have did in that movie The Birds. I don't know. So I'm sitting back, planning my method of attack, and I just think, what if I just call up every nigga I know that's Mexican, white, and black? The next chapter needs to non-exist. Case of the X. Poets Anonymous. Get it.